Morning, my Borio Chiropractic family. Boy, what a beautiful Monday morning, Central New York. I'm telling you, it's fantastic. Hopefully, you guys are starting your day off with some happiness and some joy. Don't forget on some of our videos, start your day off with gratitude. Best place to start. There's a lot to be thankful for, and sometimes we forget that. So today, I wanted to answer some questions. We've been reaching out with some polls to get some questions from you guys, our viewers, and from our community here, Borio Chiropractic community and family. And one of them was, hey, once you go to the chiropractor and you start getting adjusted, or does going to get cracked by your chiropractor when you get your spine cracked, as you hear it, sometimes described by people, and I appreciate that. Does that make it where you get addicted to it, or are you reliant in having to go? So that's a great question. So, one of the places I always go is when people say, geez, just going to the chiropractor, is that like, do you get addicted to going? So I literally called the Betty Ford Clinic last week and I said, hey, this is Dr. Joe Borio. I wanted to know how many people you have in the clinic that are addicted to go to the chiropractor. And they had some crystal meth and some heroin and cocaine, but they did not have anybody addicted that was admitted because they were stuck having to go to the chiropractor. So that's good news for the community, okay? But to poke fun at that, I understand what you mean. You start thinking, geez, once I go and I start getting adjusted, like, do I have to go? And I appreciate where the headspace is coming from. Like, do I have to go to feel a certain way? And part of the answer is yes. Certainly you can do whatever you want, but what happens to most people is they come in after neglecting their spine. Maybe they don't know they're supposed to go to the chiropractor regularly. Going to the dentist is critical to keep your teeth healthy, right? Staying active is critical to keep your body physically fit to some degree, right? Eating well is critical and necessary in order for you to have some nutritious health and wellness in your body. So the same is true with a chiropractor. Like, it is a requirement and a necessity to go to the chiropractor and get adjusted on a regular basis in order to keep your spine healthy. Just like your teeth, you brush off plaque. And what happens to most people is they don't do that. So you come into the office and you're like, geez, I don't feel good. My back hurts, my digestive's off, maybe you got chronic headaches, whatever brings you in, and you start getting adjusted, and it relieves that misalignment. You find your spine becomes more mobile and flexible. You find that you feel so much better. It calms the nervous system challenges down. Your digestive gets better. Your breathing gets better. Your blood pressure gets better. All these great things start to happen inside your body. All these great things start to happen inside your spine. And then what happens is, some people will be like, well, geez, if I stop going, or they'll stop going and they're like, wow, I don't keep having those benefits. Like, all of a sudden I notice my body's not working as well as it used to, or my spine starts to jack up or get tight, and I'm starting to have those problems I had before. That doesn't make you addicted. It's the same as going to the gym. If I go to the gym and I get in really good shape, I can't say, geez, okay, you know what? My physical fitness is great, and thank God I don't need to keep working out anymore. Or I'm just going to, I'm going to sneak in once in a while just to get a good workout in, and thinking that is going to sustain the level of health and wellness and fitness that you've achieved. It just doesn't work that way. But the idea that you'd have to come to a chiropractor frequently for the rest of your life, that's not realistic either. But the idea that, once you get well, that you wouldn't be going in periodically to keep and sustain the good benefits, but, even more importantly, to stop the progression of other health problems from occurring. That, to me, is what's most important. So do you get addicted? No. Will you feel the need to go periodically in order to sustain the benefits you got from getting care initially? Yeah, you would feel that. If not, you're gonna deteriorate to a certain degree, and that's not a great situation. I will close with this really quick story. So Rey and Ginny are members of our practice. I've been seeing them for a very long time, 25 years, and they're in their 90s. They went to Florida, and they had gotten back recently, and they're playing golf. One's 90, well, Ray's 91, and Ginny is 90. and they were playing golf, and they realized that when they were playing golf, they weren't playing with their friends, they were playing with their friends' kids who are in their 60s and 70s. And they realized, wow, we're the healthiest couple in our group, and because we're the healthiest couple, all of our friends have either passed away or aren't well enough to go out and enjoy a game of golf. So we're gonna actually hang out with their kids and then play golf, and then we're gonna go back to our living apartment complex and hang out with our friends. And on the tee, they realized, wow, what are the things that we do? We really take care of ourselves. We eat good, which is what we teach you here at Borio Chiropractic, and we teach you some simple things to stay healthy. Good morning, Amy and TJ. And we teach them to get adjusted. So they get adjusted twice a month, every 2 weeks, and have been for 30 years, both of them. Now, some people might say, wow, it's a lot. I get it. Some people might say, I'm never going to do that. I appreciate that. I get that. But when I look at the quality of their life in their 90s, and they started with me in their 60s, late 50s, they will tell you, they'll be the first ones, and we're going to interview them, they'll be the first ones to tell you how wonderful their life is because they lived a healthier lifestyle, and a big part of that was getting adjusted regularly by Dr. Joe Borio here at Borio Chiropractic Health Center. So awesome. So that's what, I don't have an ulterior motive. My motive is to give you the opportunity to live that quality of life. So whether it's golf, whether it's hanging out with your grandkids, whether it's riding a bike, whether it's taking a walk, whether it's the ability to still have some level of impact and service in your 80s and 90s, I mean, that's the joy that I have, and that's the joy that I have in my effort is to bring that to your life as the years go by. So listen, if you're part of our family, I want to give you a big hello and a virtual hug and love, let you know we're open and we're here to serve you, and make sure you're getting in for your adjustment. If you're listening and you're not a part of our family, just hit the the link above or below, and set up an appointment to come in. We'll get you in. We're doing because of the whole COVID situation and people kind of getting back in, normally it's a little bit more money to come in to get your initial evaluation. We're doing checkups for $27. I mean, that's for you and your family, and that includes your x-ray, and we're just kind of eliminating any income from that, but it at least it allows you to take that step in and get well and get healthy and start taking better care of yourself. Listen, if you're listening to this and you're not local, by all means reach out. We'll make sure we find a chiropractor that's going to put the interest of you and your family ahead of their own and make sure they take great care of you. So love and appreciate all you guys. Have a wonderful day. Certainly enjoy a big warm embrace to all of you guys, and have a blessed day. And I look forward to talking to you guys on Wednesday or sooner in my office on that table, getting adjusted, getting healthy, and having a healthier family. Talk to you guys soon.